thing. All right.
So
this is the whole courtroom scene.
Yeah, this is the
classic.
tail end
Here,
of
take
the
us out so they
lecture.
can see the judge too.
This is the tail end of the lecture of the judge, and then we're gonna get into what he says, and it's pretty good. So.
Let's hear. Go ahead.
And I know that I've been listening to Chicago police officers and listening about police investigations for many years. And it's certainly not a perfect police department. It's perhaps unfairly maligned in some.
Like how he said that too. Certainly not a perfect police department. Okay.
And he goes, and maybe unfairly maligned in some cases. Yeah, in some.
Like
in some.
Yeah, but he has to acknowledge it at this point, or else,
yeah.
like people would jump all over.
People would be like, the police. But yeah, that was funny. That was very crafty of him.
Yeah,
he's a shrewd man. Also, his hair is that of Michael J. Fox in the 80s.
Yeah, he does. Nice. He's like if Michael J. Fox was the age he was now in the 80s. Like,
yes.
For their competence and thoroughness, not a question about that.
Good.
But what they did in this case is extraordinary. I have never seen, even in some murder cases, the amount of police work that went into this investigation. Exactly what you didn't want to happen.
A lot of murder cases, I would say.
Resources into this. When I say what you didn't want to happen is you never wanted this case solved. You thought that somehow you'd be able to skate by and nobody would ever know what really happened here, and you're going to walk away from this, and it didn't go down like that at all, of course.
Okay, so first of all, that's hilarious. Also, he's like admonishing him. It's funny.
Yeah, he does.
He's like, I know what you wanted. You wanted to just get away with this, and you thought you were just going to pull one over on.
I was listening to him, and like, it always confused. Like every time I've been to court, when the judge reads his like findings and stuff, it's all very by the book and factual.
Yeah, It's
this never like whenever a judge does this, I'm like, is this really like law shit? Is this what? Are you supposed to be talking to him like he's like your nephew and you're disappointed in him? Like it's fucking weird. Yeah.
And I saw you take those cookies, and you said you didn't, but I saw crumbs on your shirt.
And do you know what the worst part is? The hypocrisy.
Well, that's I thought the rape and the drugging and rape was, but.
But yeah, I like how he's admonishing him, and that they just have to sit there silently and like look.
And he also there's a psychotic thing about Jussie Smollett at this point.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, if
did
he
you
had
know what he did?
If he had at any point just gone like, all right, fine, and just dropped it.
Yeah,
then
that's the thing. Yeah,
he would look stupid, but we'd be like, okay,
but he'd look better.
A lot better than
what he does.
He's sitting there now with this like stoic look on his face and
also the only one with a mask on that he doesn't need.
But he has like also like if you watch his body language, it's almost sort of like he's got this thing where he thinks he's a political prisoner. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know, just like he's trying to be not break under this tier like a. You know what I'm talking about?
But he's got this
the torture of what is happening to him, like this railroading or whatever.
It almost reads like I will persevere through this undue persecution.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
But anyway, but also the visual of he's the only one wearing a mask. I mean, the bailiff is over here, but probably for a good reason. He looks terribly unhealthy.
It's probably so he doesn't spit on anyone.
And also his breath. During the pandemic, he realized that nobody turned away from him in vile disgust. Hey, Dax. No.
Just take that. Yeah, thanks. So
our guard dog is squeaking toys right now, so let's
keep going here.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going here.
So they solved the case. And what happened? Turns out that you're not a victim of a hate crime. You're not a victim of a racial hate crime. You're not a victim of a homophobic hate crime. Just a charlatan pretending to be a victim of a hate crime.
Ooh, a charlatan.
Yeah. Busting out the 1930s words on him.
I like it. Yeah. You're just a charlatan pretending to be.
Especially
it is shameful, though.
Quit flapping your gums and get in the clink.
Look, the thing is, though, the reason I like this is because he really is saying what most people thought. Like, this is the.
I mean, see, I didn't have. I never cared about like you've wasted the resources of it, because like trust me, 80% of those resources are wasted. Like, no matter what.
You played on the division that is presently in the country racially. That's what you did.
Yeah,
you preyed on.
It was just annoying in that he thought that he was going
to raise his own stock.
Right.
That's what it was. He was trying to inflate his own fucking position and try to, and he did profit off this. He was on every fucking late night show and daytime show.
Unless you consider that he probably had a long acting career ahead of him. But, I don't know.
I mean, I don't.
To be honest, I had never heard of him before this. I mean, what was that show? What was the show he was on?
Empire?
Empire. What is that?
It's like a fucking, I don't know, rap or fucking cocaine rap. You know what I mean?
Is it?
Like studios laundering drug money. Like it was something along those lines.
So it's a documentary.
Yeah, documentary. But yeah, so anyways, let's just
go caught up with your family values. It's so sad. The damage you've done to yourself is way beyond anything else that can happen to you from me or any other judge that would be sentencing you in this criminal case. You are now a permanently convicted felon. Your family who loves you and supports you, I don't even want to use the word forgive because forgiveness isn't even necessary. They're with you so much. They're so tight-knit, but you have to live with the fact that you really put them through a ringer. You've embarrassed your valuable friends in high places, the elected public officials.
Like, again, can you just get to fucking sentencing him to the dungeon already? Or, you're, like, at the end of the day, you're just a crazy man in a dress up on top of a fucking, pedestal yelling at people.
Sans powdered wig.
Had about
basically.
Had about enough of this guy.
Get off your high fucking horse. There,
right,
buddy.
yeah.
But also, you can see that... like you said, the way he's sitting here, though, I mean, it makes sense that he did this. You know what I'm saying? There's no... It's just he's
crazy.
He's insane. Yeah,
it's
just freaking...
I don't think anybody I don't think I at least realized until this moment that he might actually, like, have... I don't know if it's as far as, like, he actually believes his own story.
I mean, how could he?
Dude,
he hired two giant Nigerian bodybuilders to pretend they were white and said somebody was walking around in 29 below zero with a fucking noose and bleach looking for a black dude.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about? You can find 7,000 million in Chicago at any fucking time. It's a very
they were walking around
city.
all night. It took till 3
a.m. We still haven't found a black dude. It's
right.
like, dude, you're in the city of Chicago. You could just step on any block and be like, shit, a black dude. You know what I mean? Oh, shit, a Ukrainian dude. Oh, shit, a Polish dude.
But they were looking for a gay black
actor.
That's
right. Yes, this is very specific, and they finally found one.
Right.
And lo and behold, it was Jussie Smollett, Captain Virtue.
We have to get to his completely unhinged response.
Yeah. So basically,
it's a thing of beauty.
Yeah. So
I don't know if those relationships can be repaired.
Yeah, we don't care.
It's uncertain at very best into for lying. Situations where somebody's lying and trying to manipulate.
Yeah. We get it. He lied.
I
He
can't imagine
fucking.
anything worse than that. No, this is all
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, platitudes, pal.
That what you did is funny. It's court. All because you're selfish, arrogant, narcissistic. At least you have that side.
Jesus, dude. This guy, he really is kind of capitalized off this moment, too. You know what I mean? This judge, he knows this might be the only time he's ever going to be on TV or something. You know,
it's not funny at all. And I'm your sentencing judge, and I don't find it funny.
And you look at me.
I don't find it funny. Yeah.
We're at the end.
Okay.
You're convicted of a Class 4 felony. It's presumptively probationable, but we have some real serious aggravating factors here.
Is that
Class 4?
Don't they get worse the lower the number gets?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
And then Class X is like
Class X is like the
that's
mandatory
like crack, like
prison and everything.
Yeah. It's just like that's. It's not. I think murder. That's a capital murder is different. I forget now. I used to know that actually.
Yeah, we
out of necessity.
I know. Well, I was when you're in a period where you're going to court and going to jail all the time and shit.
Yeah.
You become a lawyer.
Yeah,
you
you're like,
know
okay,
everything.
I need to know what I'm looking at and what's the possible.
And plus, I can't
here.
afford an actual lawyer, so I need a Goodwill Hunting this shit, which never worked.
Yeah,
they shouldn't have showed us that movie. Fucking arrogant, like young idiots like us.
First of all,
made us think we could really do that.
And apologies for the digression here, but dude, I saw this. I went back and watched that Ben Affleck, Sam Harris Islam debate on Bill Maher. Remember that? It's just such a classic. And I watched it the other day, and one of the
didn't Ben Affleck look like a real douche in that?
100%. And also, he was like so roided out for his like Batman role.
Okay.
He was just like gritting his teeth the whole time. But one of the comments was like, "God damn, man." Sam Harris acting like Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting, and Ben Affleck acting like Ben Affleck in Good Will Hunting. And I was like, dude, that's such a good fucking comment. All right, let's keep going.
Right. The pain you've caused to real victims of hate crimes.
Jesus.
Which
Oh, no, this is true.
The damage you've done to the city of Chicago,
Yeah, none.
I'm mindful of the city's request for restitution.
Yeah, because it was in such great shape anyways.
Yeah, no shit. You fucking are responsible for it.
Yeah, dude.
Consider that request. I have to fashion the sentence accordingly.
He is single-handedly responsible for the racial divide
in Chicago,
in the northern states.
Yes,
and the whole of the union is suffering the reverberations of your actions, sir. This this judge could not have bloviated further.
Yeah, it's it's bloviating.
Is pure perjury.
Yeah,
you got on the witness stand. You didn't have to. You did. You certainly have a right to.
Now that is true though. He fucking took the stand willingly and just bullshitted, thinking this is what I don't understand. And also what's about to happen? Like, what is he about to say? Like, is this dude actually delusional?
I think that's what I'm saying.
But I don't think
it goes further. It goes further than just like the person who can't handle being wrong.
I don't know. I think that's.
I mean, it's the most extreme version of that ever. But
rather than delusional, I think this is absolute and extreme narcissism. I think it's just this is what you see in.
So what is it?
You've seen relationships like this where one of them just literally cannot admit to, even if they're shown.
Yeah, I've seen stuff like that.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? This is this is just pure narcissism.
No, but like, so what is it where he obviously, the logical part of his brain has to understand
100%.
that everyone knows that he's lying.
Yes.
What is the thought process that leads to like, I'm still gonna stick to this?
Fragility of ego. And narcissism.
But so it's overriding any logical process.
But it's not even overriding it. It's just
Is he even like having a? But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
is there a step-by-step process that he comes to this decision?
I'm sure
this?
Imagine like when when you're a kid or something, and you're getting caught for a lie, but you keep saying, no, I didn't. It's just that fear of being caught. And it's so like,
fear of the walls collapsing in around you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
you just have to. You're so committed to it. You're like, there's just no other way. So I kind of understand it, but not really. This is
Andrea should call in. My sister Andrea had a good one of those when she ran into a car one time and tried to say she didn't, but it just got like.
Was it today in over?
Yeah, right, yeah. She was just telling me earlier. She hit these two dumb painters on the way to work. Yeah. So all right.
How dare you?
We're
not painters.
I want to get to his. I want to get to his insane.
Committed hour upon hour upon hour of pure perjury, and I find all those to be ample factors. Any kind of probationary sentence would deprecate the seriousness of the offense, and you need to go to the penitentiary. The record is clear, and it would support it. But I'm looking at everything in its totality. By one bad thing they've done.
Jesus Christ.
Mercy, particularly from people. I'm trying to consider who you are, and you persisted with it for years on Illinois. You can report.
Okay, here we go. This is the sentence.
The probation is going to be. I'm sentencing you to 30 months felony probation, and the probation is going to be to this court.
That's not so bad.
You're allowed to travel wherever you want. You do not have to live in the state of Illinois.
That's not so bad either.
No, they didn't give me that.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I tried to get it. Also, I tried to get a transfer to Louisiana because I already lived there. But I'm like, it'd be a lot easier if I didn't have to drive 900 miles for my probation meetings. So I'm like, I got this job opportunity down there.
I can't come back.
They're like, no, you can't do that. I'm like, son of a fucking bitch! I had to drive up here like every month or every other month or some shit for a year. Yeah,
brutal. All right,
allowed to travel wherever you want. You do not have to live in the state of Illinois. You can report by phone. I know that if you're going to try to make a living and do some of the things you do, you may have to go to other places.
You might have to go to cities where they don't know you if you're going to try to.
You will pay
if you're going to try to commit fake hate crimes, which is, as we know, that's what you do.
$6.
Hold on.
You are Chicago, Los Angeles. You can do those things. You will pay restitution to the city of Chicago in the amount of $120,106.
The $6 is the important part.
Yeah, that's just throwing salt in the wound.
Yeah, $120,000 and 106.
And I'm taking your hoagie money.
Yeah, commissary comes to me, son.
You are fined $25,000, which is the maximum fine, and you will spend the first 150 days of your sentence in the Cook County Jail. And that will start today, right?
26 in Cal. What?
So 150
days.
Do you think he means 26 in California? Because there's a few it could be, I think. But
yeah, I don't know.
Oh my God,
dude. What if it is, dude? That's what I'm saying. Like that, dude. I mean, That's where you're going, right? If you're doing 150 days in Cook County, you're going to be in fucking 26.
I mean, you might at least
that's where you're going.
You might go through there.
You're definitely going through, but no, unless it's federal, I think that's where you're going to sit.
For anyone who doesn't know, that place is the worst. It's fucking.
Our in studio guest knows, and he's also nodding. Yes, that is where he's going to be going.
Are you going to Cook County or no? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that is.
So we're gonna hear from him next. We're gonna hear from our buddy next hour about this. Yeah, 26 in California sucks. You know, the thing about it is, it's it's one of the worst. Now, one of the things about it is it's not as scary as I think a lot of people would think. I think really scary things can happen. They're maybe not as likely as people think they are.
It's not Oz.
I'll tell you what is really the worst about it is it's fucking boring as fuck. That's how all jails are, but everyone there is dumb, and you have to talk to idiots the whole day. And then so there's a toilet this is in holding and shit, and then there's a toilet in the middle of the room, and all the comfortable fucking jail motherfuckers are just shitting right in front of everybody.
That's all jails.
And yeah, I mean
that's all jails.
But yeah,
it's just like, hey, you want to shit?
This place, but
let's see.
This place is particularly dark, dirty, and dungeony. You know, I mean,
that's what I mean. It's like just a very old, shitty rundown.
It sucks, and
there's also very violent.
So it is
like one of the more violent jails.
I think you can avoid violence there pretty reasonably. I think it's one of the reasons it's so violent is because like a lot of gang members go there and then conflict with each other. So it's like, I mean. For the average,
which is why I was
person,
getting fucking shit too.
You can get through it, I think. You know, I mean, I did. Whatever. It sucked,
white as a ghost.
Yeah, dude, and I didn't have anything in common with anybody in there. Yeah, I tried to chill with the Mexicans.
Well, you're human.
They weren't having it. So then you get sucked with just the white people, and all that's in there. When
I always felt bad because
I was there, it's like two Polish guys.
Yeah.
And a heroin addict, you know, and it's like
it's funny though. Like anytime I've ever gone to jail. My name is they're just like Tomas Manuel Villarreal, and then the Mexicans are just step up and they're like, "Here, you're over here," and then I'm like, "Cool."
All right, yeah. They have the most fun in there. So like, I swear, dude. I was just looking over there, like, dude, I wish I could go fuck around with the Mexicans so bad.
Yeah, it's way
the
better.
Whites were so boring, dude. Because there was only like four of us too. They're all just like trying to stay quiet and everything. I'm like,
trying to just sleep.
Sucks.
All right, let's listen.
Mexicans have already made their own dice and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like,
my cellmate this one time was this fucking straight up brazier from Mexico. Didn't speak anything. I don't even know if he spoke fucking Spanish very much. But every day he would put garbage. I'm sure you've seen this anyways. You put garbage bags around and then like your sweat's over it, and he would just sit there and just fucking run in place for like hours. I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
But he was fat. I didn't understand. I'm like, where is like. Aren't you losing anything?
No,
it was very odd.
Yeah, I don't know. We're about to start having I just wanted to go down a really dumb road.
Yeah.
Like, I've watched fat people work out, and I'm like, what are you doing? Anyways,
all right. So 150 days in jail.
Yeah.
Mr. Smollett, though the jury found you guilty and I've sentenced you as I have, you have the right to appeal the findings and rulings of the court or ask your sentence be modified. To do those things, you need to file a notice of appeal in writing within 30 days. You may also file a motion to modify your sentence, which would have to be filed in writing within 30 days. Anything not stated in those filings are waived for purposes of appeal. If you cannot afford lawyers or transcripts, they would be provided for your charge. Do you have any questions?
Ooh.
Oh, right. That's really fucking quiet.
Yeah. I'm hoping anyone could even hear this.
No, they could hear the last one, but let's boost that. Maybe turn. Well, whatever. Here, go ahead.
Transcripts, they would be provided for your charge. Do you have any questions?
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that I am not suicidal.
Now he starts off with saying, I'm not suicidal.
I'm going to try to EQ this on the fly a little bit. Yeah, go ahead.
He starts off with saying, first of all, Your Honor, I want to say I'm not suicidal. Hey, nobody said you were.
No, what he's setting up
he's setting it up as like
I'm obviously going to be assassinated.
Yeah.
And
somebody's after me. Nobody gives a fuck, dude. You're a shitty actor that tried to fucking bolster
that's what I'm saying. This guy's
his stock price. And
this guy's legitimately nuts, dude. He's legitimately nuts.
He goes, I'll take care of it.
Yeah. All right, we'll talk about that later. You guys, dude, what if you run into him?
Yeah, what if you're in there with him?
Like, this is from Radioville. Yeah.
Dude, you made everything.
All right.
Oh, my God. All right, that's what you're saying?
Okay, I am not suicidal.
Nobody said you were.
Okay, I am not suicidal.
We get it.
Innocent.
Oh, and innocent. No.
And the more you say it, the less I believe it.
That was also, first of all, you've said I'm not suicidal 3 times. You're starting to sound like you're just trying to convince yourself and about to kill yourself right here.
Yeah.
The second thing is, and then you said I'm innocent. No, you're fucking not, dude. You're on camera with 2 jacked Nigerian gay
Nazis.
bodybuilder Nigerian dudes that you hired to pretend they were fucking Trump supporters and beat you up. And you punched yourself. You're not fucking innocent.
The judge even told him, I don't think we heard that part, but there's one part of this where he goes, your name is now synonymous with lying or whatever. He's like, it's like, he goes, for example, one might say, pulled a Jussie, pulled a Smollett, something like that. That's what he says to him.
I hate this judge, but I also love him. All right. Now, okay, so he says he's innocent.
If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of black Americans in this country for over 400 years. And
no, wait a minute. What are you talking about?
If I did that, then it means I stuck my fist in the fears of black Americans in this country for over 400 years.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, it doesn't. It means you fucking tried to capitalize on, race baiting.
Yeah. You know what, dude? He's almost starting to remind me of people I've known that did way too many drugs and had a fucking schizophrenic break or something, a meltdown
that
kind
of
shit. You know what
I mean?
There's
definitely drug-induced fucking...
but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. But he kind of reminds me of...
But I like this look that he's got going on right here.
Yeah, dude. I mean...
Looking good.
That's... Very, very innocent looking.
Yeah, he looks fucking... Also not suicidal.
Stare insanely forward
with your eyes is smaller. Make sure one of your eyes is flittering a little smaller than the other. And that'll get him.
Make sure you stare insanely forward
into the camera, obviously
with a demonic glaze over your eyes. Yes,
and an Abe Lincoln mask on your.
Right. Yeah, he even looks like he has horns in that shot because of the triangles on that door.
I like that.
Look at that.
That's a cool shot.
Yeah, that's
freeze frame.
Now that's Jesus in action.
He's
just showing you the truth.
All right.
Let's go.
I want to know. Okay, that's 4007 because I want that screenshot later.
Okay.
I stuck my fist in the fears of black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this.
What do you mean? Which part?
Yes, you did.
Which part didn't you?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. You don't have to explain that.
Yeah, you did do it, and you were found guilty on all of the evidence.
If it would be awesome if all of a sudden his defense was just like, you got the wrong guy.
You heard it.
Dude, I don't know if somebody else was out there walking around with a noose and fucking milk poured all over him or whatever, bleach or whatever it was.
Milk.
I forget what it was. Was it bleach? Or?
It was.
Okay.
He said it was bleach. I think it was actually, milk or water or some shit. And there was some chemical or whatever.
That would be awesome if he just switched it to that. It was a simple case of mistaken identity. Yeah. It's now let's all just forget this ever happened.
I'm going to chalk this up to boys being boys. All right, hold on.
And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there...
Oh, things are going to happen to you.
I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that.
What is the equivalent of not suicidal that means I don't want to have sex with dudes in prison?
Right, yeah.
Because that's what he's, I think, meaning. Because he does want to.
He's going to, if he's not in protective custody, he's going to be constantly ranting like a lunatic. I mean, he's going to be stabbed in 10 minutes. He's not going to have
somebody's going to be like,
hey, dude, have to worry about any of this.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, Jussie Smollett's not
no.
Be a general population, dude.
I know. I was just trying to, for the sake of humor,
Sure.
Whatever.
But I mean, if he wasn't, he would be fucked. I mean, probably also fucked, but.
All right, you guys.
Yes.
If you want to talk, come grab the mic or something. All right. If you don't have anything good enough to say on the mic, we got to do the show right now. Please. It's about. I mean.
No, it's not bothering me at all.
Okay.
That's kind of what. Hey, wait, hold on a second, because you always say you want in studio guests. And this is what happens.
No, it's
right?
not what's supposed to happen.
But it is what happens on every other show.
No, what shows are people talking in the background?
Everyone that has in-studio guests.
I'll have to see this.
Okay, I'll show them to you, but yeah, I don't know how that's
happening in the courtroom here.
That's true.
See, the judge commands respect.
All right.
Why can't we?
Okay, well, we'll talk about that later. All right, let's just...
I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time. I am not suicidal.
Nobody said you were.
Mr. Uche, let me inquire, are there any post-sentencing motions you care to present right now?
All right, so this is just like, then he just
Yes,
like, they
Mr.
try and put a motion to like,
So that's it, huh?
yeah, they try and get, you know,
you
jail
can come
time.
grab the mic anytime you guys want. Seriously,
Well, no.
you can. Well, you're saying something to me and I can't hear it because I have headphones on. You know? That's
But yeah, so that was, okay, so the basic point is he's doing 150 days in jail.
Yeah.
And also maintaining his innocence somehow. And that doesn't make any fucking sense.
He's doing like a Muhammad Ali thing. That's when he was a conscientious objector right now. You know what I mean? This is akin to standing up against Vietnam.
He's being a real
in my mind,
thought leader.
Yeah, he's a cultural, you know.
Yeah,
he's a beacon for truth. Oh, you know what?
What?
We should keep going because look at all these fucking things we have.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. What do you want to do the John Jones thing next? Because I don't know. Oh, you know what? I did have one other thing on Jussie Smollett that I have here written down here.
What's that, Vin?
Hey Tom, what do you think he's gonna do in jail? Hire 2 vice lords to beat him up while yelling, "This is Latin King country" in a gangster disciple cell block, or what? You guys get it? No.
They're not participating anymore.
What? I just couldn't.
All right.
All right. Whatever.
Let's. Yeah.